Glenn Boss, bedecked out in the familiar colours of dark blue and green stripes and dark blue cap. And Summa Cum Laude is the other one.
Rick White through race 5, Caulfield.
60, number 4, and that is Hey Pronto. And now probably still a fraction shorter than that in other areas. He won very, very well at his first run back. He has been successful second up, so we'll soon see how he fares here. Hey Pronto. And now Summa Cum Laude about to move in. Stablemate of Impregnable. Well, he was, but he's not now. Darren Smith has got Summa Cum Laude, Impregnable Steve Engelbrecht, and they're all there. Norman's Way and Terrible Taurus are stablemates. And they're off this time, and Summa Cum Laude dwelt, missed it about a length or so, and Hayden jumped quickly, so did Impregnable, and Moa Man up looking for the lead. Circling Impregnable, hard-ridden to hold out Moa Man. Terrible Taurus dashes into third posse, followed by Hayden around Cheverny, then Norman's Way, Routine Blue, followed by Early Bird, then Stormy Mo, followed by Summa Cum Laude, Bargain, and Hey Pronto, 3 deep and last. On the first corner they travel, and the leader is Impregnable, a length and a half on Moa Man, 2.5 to Terrible Taurus, after 1.5 to Hayden, 2 to Norman's Way as they reach the 800, followed closely by Cheverny, then Stormy Mo, a length to Early Bird, then Routine Blue, Hey Pronto, followed by Summa Cum Laude, and Bargain brings up the rear. Down to the 600 they run. They're going at a good speed too, and Impregnable bowling along, a length and a half Moa Man, 2 Terrible Taurus around Hayden, back fifth as they come into the home straight, Norman's Way, and then Cheverny, Early Bird, Stormy Mo, Routine Blue, to the extreme outside, Hey Pronto and Summa Cum Laude, and Bargain of the last couple in the stretch, and Impregnable through in the tail, and Moa Man a couple of lengths clear, but here is the favourite Hey Pronto in hot pursuit, and a couple to Terrible Taurus, and then a break to Norman's Way. It's Moa Man in front, 100 to go. Hey Pronto grinding away on the outside. He's coming home the better, Hey Pronto. He'll get there. Hey Pronto got up to win it from Moa Man. Early Bird prominent for third. Norman's Way's in the centre, and Terrible Taurus right up there for the minor end of the prize over on the rails. Then Hayden, Routine Blue, Stormy Mo, Impregnable knocked up and beat 3 in, Bargain, Summa Cum Laude and Cheverny. Hey Pronto. He's a very promising horse. He looks as though he's come back better than ever. Very consistent, 5 wins, 6 seconds from 17 starts, and he was wide most of the way. But he did it at the right end, and he scored at 270 and 160. As we were saying prior to the race, really, the big punters only wanted to back one horse, and that was Hey Pronto. 4, 2 and 9, with number 2 running second at $3, Moa Man, and number 9 in third spot. Isn't she consistent? Early Bird, she's paid $2.20. We're waiting on fourth. There are 2 inside of Early Bird, and you couldn't get a good look at the noses there, so we'll wait for the official number. Time was 122.80. That's betted Varicoole's class record of 122.90. So Hey Pronto has clipped the course record by 0.10 of a second. Quinella 15.10, Exacta 19.80, Trifecta 108.20, and the daily double 2 and 4, $24.30. The winner is by Feltart from Royal Act, a Palace Music mare trained by Gay Waterhouse for the Glen Vallon Investment Syndicate, and Glenn Boss, the winning rider. Glenn has been aboard this horse at its last 3 appearances, and certainly it's 2 back from a spell for a 100% record. Now, number 6 ran 4th here, and that was Terrible Taurus, so it's 4, 2, 9 and 6, and here it's the totes officially. Number 4 at 270 and 160, number 2 $3, and number 9 $2.20. Quinella 15.10, Exacta 19.80, the Trifecta $108.20. The Trifecta, you've got at 108.20. The first 4, 4,296, 1,135.10, and the 2 into 4 daily double 24.30. 24.30 special div with the scratching a king win, $5.20. The margins were 3/4 of a length by 3. A class record 122.80, 36.21 the sectional for the last 600. Very impressive win by the favourites. Hey Pronto.
Thanks, Ian. Race 5, the Gold Coast, moving up. 6, Call Me Back. 4, 70, 130. 3
3 Flying Feet, $5.42.10. 2 Dan Lou, $5.22. 7 Mr. Connolly, $5.31.90. Previous at Hanging Rock, first 4, 1, 6, 8 and 3, $1,570.40. $1,570.40. Short half head by 3, 155.28. Looks like they're going to try to run close to time at Caulfield. The event at 4:57 the 6th. 1 Pure Theatre, 251.20 favourite. 2 Barcata, 471.70. 3 Golden Fawn, 12 and 3. 4 Dash for Cash, 351.30. 5 Tuscanos, 30 and 7. 6 Fantastic, 20 and 5. 7 Tarcoola Midnight, 15 and 3. 8 Trenches, 29 and 5. 9 Song, 34 and 6. 10 Stacks on the Mill, 120.
It began pretty quickly off an inside gate. Danloo going out fast. Sea Magic began quickly today and going across the face of the field to lead on, settling down. Grand Samu was moving up, then Advanced Guard, Mr. Moneymaker, Mr. Connolly getting back. Ebony Tari in the back half of the field with Pete's Revenge. The favourite, Call Me Buck. He's back second last, and Flying Feet with the 4 White Feet back at the rear. They settle into stride. They sweep down the back. 11.50 metres to run, and Sea Magic put back on the bit, led by half a length. Grand Samu wanting to go harder up to second. A Banker pulling the rider out of the saddle third. Danloo was fourth, and Advanced Guard off the track was fifth. Mr. Connolly behind them in the centre. Pete's Revenge out 3 wide, and Mr. Moneymaker, he's back over the inside, travelling an 8th spot. Then Ebony Tari, the favourite, Call Me Buck, he's still second last, and Flying Feet at the rear. Sea Magic was able to quicken again after walking early on, and Grand Sam, he's still in second spot. A Banker was third, then Danloo and Advanced Guard's having a tough run out 3 wide. 2.5 away then was Pete's Revenge feeling the pinch. Mr. Connolly around him. Mr. Moneymaker back on the inside. Then Ebony Tari going up towards the fence. Gee, this favourite, Call Me Buck's under a bit of pressure. He's pushed along by Whiteley. He's about 8 lengths off the lead, second last. And the second pick, Flying Feet, was back at the rear. If you're
Moving
on the
up
favourites,
Caulfield.
you're going to have a little bit of luck from there. Sea Magic on the bend led. Grand Sammy on the outside went up to challenge. 2 lengths in front of Mr. Moneymaker. He's now into the clear and running on strongly. Where this favoured pair, Call Me Buck to the outside, but he's a mile off them. Grand Sammy at the 200-metre mark, well clear. Mr. Moneymaker holding down second spot. Then Ebony Tari flying home from the back, but Grand Sammy in front. Grand Sammy too strong. Beat Mr. Moneymaker. Ebony Tari, the big eye catcher. Then Mr. Connolly. Flying Feet came from last to finish 5th. Call Me Buck from second last to 6th. Then Sea Magic, every chance today. A Banker, Pete's Revenge well back. Danloo folded, and so too Advanced Guard at the rear.
Set Caulfield.
Stalls back racing. They're racing at Caulfield. Down on the inside, Bacata bounced out in front here from Zonkton. Dash for Cash going forward. Tuscanos further back, followed on the inside by Pure Theatre, who's 5th early from Trenches. Stacks on the mill out 3 deep. 2 lengths further back in the race then. Over along the inside, Tarcoola Midnight. Fantastic outside it, and 2 lengths last of all, Golden Fawn. Rolling down the side of the 1100-metre mark. Zonk nearly a length in front. Moving up on the outside, Tuscanos. Barcata is third, the fence, and then came on the outside, Dash for Cash. It's running 4th, 1.5 lengths. Pure Theatre 5th. Stacks on the mill on the outside of it at the 800. 2 lengths. Tarcoola Midnight Trenches. Golden Fawn has got up on the inside of Fantastic. Inside the 800-metre mark, and it's zonked over a length in front of Tuscanos. Bacata's got a good run 3rd. 4th, the outside, Dash for Cash. Following Bacata is Pure Theatre. 5th, the rail from Stacks on the mill. 2 then to Tarcoola Midnight, followed by Trenches. Golden Fawn just had to ease there, and Fantastic last of all. Nearing the turn, 500 to go. Zonk nearly a length in front of Tuscanos. A length then Bacata from Dash for Cash, and 2 to Pure Theatre. Zonk straightened up 1.5 lengths. Tuscanos trying to get out as Bacata on the inside. He's got out now from Dash for Cash. Pure Theatre back to the fence. Zonked in front. Bacata's moving up to him quickly and coming home well. Dash for Cash. Pure Theatre running out of room the inside. Oh, he got knocked out of the race. Pure Theatre as Dash for Cash went up to Bacata. Bacata fighting back with Dash for Cash. Bacata comes back. Dash for Cash dived at him on the line, and nothing in this. Dash for Cash took a dive at Bacata right on the post. 3rd home is Zonked, and 4th Pure Theatre, who probably should have won the race. Then Tarcoola Midnight, Tuscanos from Golden Fawn, Fantastic. Stacks on the mill, and Trenches last of all.
Child's going for 4 wins. Dash for Cash 4, 270, 130. 2 Bacata 170. 9 Zonk 630.
He's got the photo. Dash for Cash gets it. Number
4, 270, 130. Correct weight Randwick 4, 2, 9 and 6.
On 2KY Racing Radio, Correct Weight is brought to you by VB Stubbies and your local Pubmart Hotel. The good times start at Pubmart.
Now moving up in Adelaide.
Track, the 3 equal favourites are Pearl Door, Jimmy the Bear and Coablo. All in now. 1300 the journey. Previous one nicely by a promising horse in Hey Pronto. I'll soon jump. Oh no, through the gates goes Al Mazam, and seemingly no harm done. First of the day, 5 Magic Marbo Hugh Bowman beat 4 Spinning Con at 8 Hui. The second 142 Painted Thunder Larry Cassidy handled Cash Cachet. The third 461 Moolah Corey Brown Shoemaker Banker Under Fire. The fourth 3 No Limit Glen Boss from 2 and 7 Spirit of the Night and Carla Licia. In the fifth, and victory went to number 5 Treasure Time Larry Cassidy, beat 2 Radiance of Apollo and 1 Magic Duck. Race 6, 2 Power of Pegasus Hugh Bowman. In a close finish beat 1 Zaraev and 4 Lanolin. Hey Pronto the previous 4. Glen Boss beat 2 Moa Man and 9 Early Bird. So winning doubles to Hugh Bowman, Larry Cassidy and Glen Boss, and the other winning rider Corey Brown. Now Al Mazam under control and is on its way back to the starting stalls. Crowd out here today would please the AJC, I'd say. 10,373. And a very pleasant afternoon weather-wise. Now Al Mazam is about 20 metres off the starting stalls and is down with one of the clerks of the course at the moment. A couple of attendants coming down and are going to lead Al Mazam back round behind the 1,300 metre starting stalls. Well, we saw the course proper utilised for the first time since its rejigging in the first event of the day. Magic Marbo Ruffy won the course race very well, and a full meeting on the renovated course proper 16th of Feb. Yep. Thank you, Ray. Chairman of Stewards, Ray Murray, advising that Al Mazam has been passed as fit to run. Yes, in its test today, it did very well, this course proper. It's really knitted up fantastically well, the grass, and we're looking forward to the first full meeting on it, as I say, on Feb 16. Now they're set for the last once again. And the gates are back, and there they go. And oh, Meet the Stars came out hopelessly, and also its stablemate Just Blitzum didn't jump all that quickly, and Touch of Bros straight to the early lead from Al Mazam. Clear and Out's run into third posse, followed by Pearl Door, moving away from Jimmy the Bear. A couple of lengths to Coablo, and a length and a half further back is Sporting Chance, followed by Just Blitzum, who's over racing now, and then comes Indian Cigar and Meet the Stars, who blew the start hopelessly, is last. They come onto the side at the 800 marker, and Touch of Bros is the leader. About a length or so, and Al Mazam in close attendance to this leader, Touch of Bros. 4 or 5 lengths away next, Clear and Out. And then the maiden, Jimmy the Bear, on the inside of Pearl Door. 2 Coablo and 1 Just Blitzum, followed by Sporting Chance, desperately ridden from Meet the Stars and Indian Cigar. They're really stringing out, coming around the home corner, and Touch of Bros first around the bend. A length and a half, and Al Mazam flicked along. 4 lengths to Clear and Out, a length to Pearl Door, and then Jimmy the Bear and Coablo heads the others as they race to the 250, and Touch of Bros giving a side a length and a half clear. The rider pulls the whip. Clear and Out's making some ground. Al Mazam is still second, and then Pearl Door and Coablo. It's still Touch of Bros the leader. He's getting a little tired. On the outside, Al Mazam trying desperately to get to Touch of Bros. Touch of Bros clings on and wins. Touch of Bros beat Al Mazam, Clear and Out and Pearl Door, followed by Coablo, and then a break to Just Blitzum, Jimmy the Bear, followed by Meet the Stars, who actually beat 2 to the peg, Sporting Chance and Indian Cigar.
Robbie Brewer, winning rider, $16.90, $4, $2.60, $5 for the place. From Randwick, we go to Caulfield for the second last. Late mail numbers 1, 2, 4 and 15.
So last couple getting ready now. Delayed here, which was good, so that we could fit Randwick in without a clash. Fabiano's Sun favourite, Destruction Point, well tried. Sacred Shield, well back. Rapid Waters is right in the market too. Just about right now. Nearly set. Starter on the platform at the 1400. They're off now, and Blair seemed to get tightened at the start and dropped out to last, and Fabiano's Sun jumped well. Luxford heads him in the early stages. King Salieri got away nicely, and Rapid Waters is improving on the outside. Sacred Shield is settling down in 5th, placing a little wide, followed by Command the Wind and Datari. Bold Impulse, Mac Mickey very deep, being followed by Brocade, and then came Blair getting through on the inside. Destruction Point drifting back past 1,000. He's got about 3 behind him. Ruling Regent, Dillon and the Bolter Maruya Bay to the railway side inside. Luxford went to the lead now at the 800, almost a length clear. Mac Mickey striding up wide out to tackle this leader now, and Fabiano's Son third on the inside. They're followed by Rapid Waters. In behind those horses, King Salieri and Sacred Shield is out wide, a length and a half behind them at the 600 metres. Bold Impulse, and then Datari Brigade, Command the Wind, hard ridden, followed by Destruction Point, Blair, Ruling Region, Dillon and Maruya Bay. Round the home turn at the 400 metres now. Fabiano's Son getting up on the rail to join Luxford and Mac Mickey wider out. Rapid Waters shown the whip, and then King Salieri in behind the leader, and down the outside is Brigade, and then came Datari and Bold Impulse. Fabiano's Son in front at the 200. He leads about a length here from Luxford. King Salieri trying to get through. Brigade coming with Rapid Waters, and now Destruction Point. Here comes Destruction Point. Brigade getting up to Fabiano's Son, but Destruction Point grabs them on the line. Destruction Point beat Brigade second, Fabiano's Son third, and then Bold Impulse closely followed by Rapid Waters. Luxford in that bunch. King Salieri stuck to his guns well, being followed in by Blair, Dillon, Datari, Maruya Bay, Ruling Regent, Mac Mickey, Sacred Shield tired badly, and so did Command the Wind. Destruction Point well placed here, beautifully ridden by Reese Wheeler, coming from fourth last with a powerful, well-timed run up the middle of the track to win. Number 2, Destruction Point, ridden by Reese Wheeler and trained by Hannah Gilligan, takes out the second last on the program. Second, number 4, Brigade, Peter Mertens, and third, number 1, Fabiano's Son, ridden by Mark Zara, numbers are 2, 4 and 1.
Alf Matthews again.
92. He's ridden 4 on provincial tracks a couple of times, but that's his second best ever. A couple of nice quotes from him too after a pretty tough year last year. He says, I've been too good for too long to be staying away from the winner's stall for too much. And you don't lose your ability to ride, you just might lose the quality stock. I think G. Charles is well and truly back in action. They look to be ready now for the last on the card. Set. Off they go. Sir Linford a little slow down on the inside, and Gunner Matter one of the first out. Si Senor jumped nicely with Shabiri and Classic Secrets going to posse up near the pace. Mr. Casanova and Knockrow are booting forward. There's a bit of pace about in this race as they settle fully now. Still haven't decided the front runner past the 1400. There's a bit of action up there with Mr. Casanova working up, now headed by Knockrow. He gets to second, Mr. Casanova. Wajib Stars on the improve quickly around the outside. Gunner Matter settles off them fourth. Si Senor is fifth. Classic Secret is next to Shabiri, being followed by Shamrocks about 3 lengths to Quietly Adamant, and Sir Linford's last of all. Now as they head out towards the 1,000 metre mark, Knockrow in front, Wajib Star up second today, and 2 to Mr. Casanova now third. Si Senor a length away fourth, 1 to Gunner Matter. Half a length away to Classic Secret, followed by Shabiri, half the outside to Shamrocks, Quietly Adamant, and Sir Linford as last of all as they came up the side now. And at the 800 metres, Knockrow tried to steady off that fast early tempo, led narrowly from Wajib Star and Si Senor now flushed out 3 wide. Mr. Casanova right behind them. Classic Secret starting a run from Gunner Matter on the inside, and then Sir Linford sneaking up on the fence. Back behind them, Shamrocks and Shabiri pulled out, and Quietly Adamant now last of all. Wajib Star went to the lead before the turn. Knockrow spat the dummy out and dropped right back through the field, and around the turn it's Wajib Star. Classic Secret coming with a run. Mr. Casanova's going for an inside run, and he gets it at the turn as Wajib Star wobbled out wide, and then Si Senor in the straight. Mr. Casanova got up to Classic Secret, and then Wajib Star, and they've got away to Shabiri. Mr. Casanova drawing away, going for 4 straight. He shot a couple of lengths in front now from Classic Secret, Wajib Star and Gunner Matter, but Reese McLeod's going to rack up a winning double at Caulfield today. Mr. Casanova beat Classic Secret a length. Wajib Star or Gunner Matter, who took a dive at him on the post for third. Then Shabiri, Quietly Adamant, Shamrock, Sir Linford, Si Senor, and Knockrow dropped out a bad last. Stand by for numbers in the last. Mr. Casanova, who's made a habit of winning lately, makes it 4 in a row, and a timely double for Reese McLeod this afternoon on the Colin Alderson trained 4-year-old. Mr. Casanova first. Second placing goes to number 3, Classic Secret, written by Nash Rawita, and third, 11, Wajib Star, written by Stephen Baster. Bit of a sign of return to form for Wajib on his performance there. 1, 3 and 11. Fourth home being number 7, Gunner Matter, and fifth in was Shabiri. Okay, quaddy today, incidentally, $3,740.20 in the daily double, paid 31 even on a very eventful afternoon of racing at Caulfield. Hope you found a winner today.
Yeah, Greg, that's an understatement, all right, isn't it? What a day you'll remember for a while, with that long delay with the track staff holding a stop work meeting in front of the starting stalls, and that was before race 5, with all of the horses and riders there behind the starting stall. So just amazing scenes with the mercury nudging 35 degrees. Our Fever pitch is at 3:16.
OK, Chris, Lady Wild resuming after a spell, and she was in superb form back during the latter part of the autumn and through winter. Won 7 out of 8 races, carried big weights, ran exceptional times. Just how forward she is remains to be seen. Punters think that what they've seen is enough to suggest today in the yard that she's very forward. She's into 470. And here on track has been backed on an each-way basis. The starter's on his stand and they're set to run. Very wide betting race. The listed Australia Day Stakes. An open affair. The return of Lady Wild. They're off. Jubilee commenced well from the inside. Clementi also bounced out smartly with Lyrical King, and Darren Pack is showing blistering speed, vying for the front. In behind them, High Revs, and Lady Wild is trying to angle across ahead of Zalotto. Lady Belvedere, Kensal Bay settling in between horses, followed by Air of Supremacy, then Little Tribula, and the stayer Centani immediately dropped to the tail at the 800 mark, and Darren Pack settled in front from Lyrical King. Third in the box seat is Jumalik, 3/4 of a length away. Clementi fourth, High Revs on the rails fifth, and then Lady Wild outside of Zalotto, 3/4 of a length away. Then Lady Belvedere from Kensal Bay, held up behind them at the 500 mark from Tribula. Air of Supremacy and Centani, they're homeward bound in the Australia Day Stakes. At the 400, Aaron Pack guides them around the corner from Jumalik, who left the fence. High Revs was able to go through to third, and then Clementi. Kensal Bay tracked them through. Zalotto under a bit of pressure, but lengthening stride with Lady Belvedere and Lady Wild. 175 out. Jumalik tackled and headed by Clementi and Lady Belvedere. Lady Belvedere swooping down the outside, went to Clementi from Lady Wild. Zalotto, but it's Lady Belvedere. Lady Belvedere wins the Australia Day Stakes from Clementi. A bob of the heads third between Zalotto, and the run on the outside of Centani is an eye catcher. He's there. Kensal Bay was close up on the fence with that duo and Zalotto, and then Lady Wild followed further back by Air of Supremacy, High Revs and Jumalik Tribula. Aaron Pack dropping out, and last Lyrical King.
Lady Belvedere, Lindsay Smith and Paul Harvey, double for both of those. They won earlier, and that was with Mascara. That one for Bob and Sandra Peters, so their colours which have won so many good races this summer to the fore. That winner by Royal Academy, yet another feature winner after Bella Spree won earlier at Caulfield today. Newcastle, race 2, here's Mark. It's Royal Academy mare. In the Bob and Sandra Peter colours, the cerise with the white cross sashes and quartered cap. 1:10.57. If you took a first 4 New South Wales, number 7 was in 4th position. Newcastle interims, Quinella and Trifecta on the 4, 10 and 5 result, race number 2. First race from Wentworth Park isn't too far away, and here's a check of the ratings. Grimby Pete, top rates, ahead of Likely Legend, then Cliston Boss, 1, 5, 2 and 8. Market looks this way. Grimby beats the top rater. It's the favourite ahead of Likely Legend, and then Arizona Raider. That's the market. Now, weight variations, we go straight to race 5, number 2, and it's down 0.6 of a kilo, and Ammo, number 7, is down 0.8 of a kilo. Race 9, number 4, Black Anvil, down 0.6, and in the same race, down 0.8, and that's Banner Park, number 8, so down 0.8, and Gonna Do Tricks, race 10, number 6, is down 0.6 of a kilo. Now, thanks to the team at Wentworth Park for feeding us those all-important weight variations.